What up, YouTube? You already know Big Lou tapping back in with what it do with Big Lou NFZR2. Baby. So, man, this shit is, I mean, it's just, I don't think I've ever did so many videos on one subject before, or, on from one bout. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. So now it's been official that it's been said, reported that, not official, but it's not official yet. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it's been reported that Ryan has tested positive for some type of banned substance. So right away I seen him go onto whatever platform it was. I don't know if it was Instagram or if it was Twitter or what they call X, but he showed 5 quick posts right away. Boom, 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 boom. Real short ones too. But then he says that after he shows up at Mar-a-Lago with Donald Trump, now this comes out. So here we go. Here we go with this bull crap now. So he links this to that. Now his dad links it to something else. So his dad comes out, Henry Garcia, and says that Victor, the guy Victor Conte is from Snac, and Snac they back Devin Haney, and that and also Victor Conte works for VADA, the people that do the testing, that test the athletes. They test UFC, I think, too. VADA, yeah, I think it's VADA, yeah, VADA, VADA, and so now there's a conspiracy with that. Also, the ref, the Loma and Haney bout was Harvey Dock, who also ref the Ryan and Devin fight, and now they're saying that, oh well, it was a little weird that Harvey Dock was not at least giving Devin Haney warnings for holding when he would get in trouble. As far as getting hurt, he would hold, and he didn't give him no warnings at all. And then he didn't give a warning to Ryan for hitting after the break, and he just automatically took a point. Now I could see that part, not even getting a warning, just taking a point. Then again, it depends how bad of a punch, how bad did he hit him when he on the break, and was it in the back, was it a rabbit punch? It was, all that stuff matters. You know what I mean? I'm not one for these conspiracies, because it seems like this day and age is just, they're everywhere. You're hearing it all day long. Some of them don't even sound like even plausible. Some of them don't even make sense. This one, I guess you can say it makes sense, but does it really make sense? Because they're saying that, oh, they just want, his dad's saying that, Henry's saying that they just want to take the win away from Ryan, and take away his shine for whipping Devin the way he whipped him. Well, I mean, first of all, he performed nicely, and the second part about it, though, that it needs to be speak more about, and he needs to be called out on, is that the fact that he didn't carry himself. In my opinion, he did not carry himself in a professional manner leading up to the fight. Right? Where do we have room for this shit at in professional fight? You're a professional. People are spending their money, hard-earned money, to go watch you fight in person, or they're paying pay-per-view to put you on their TV screen. And you're gonna go act like you're nuts and all this, and act a fool, and then you don't even make weight. So what was the purpose of that? 3 pounds is a lot of pounds, but you had enough time from the time you agreed to this fight to do what you had to do. In my opinion, it's obvious that you're not taking it serious at all, on all aspects. But that's just my opinion. Doesn't mean it's true. It's just what I see of what's going on. And now you come out, now him and his dad and different people come out saying that, it's all a conspiracy now. Now I seen something from De La Hoya. It was a quick. I was watching something earlier. They put up it was a story. I forgot. I don't know who it was, because it was real fast and they posted it fast. But as I looked at this at my phone real closely, I seen it say that Aswell De La Hoya, CEO of Golden Boy, said that he would be getting with Ryan and his team to get to find out what exactly was going on. Um, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and read this article that I found from Henry Garcia, the dad. Okay, so here we go. Let me get to the beginning. Okay, so the headline is Ryan Garcia's dad reacts to his son's positive PED test. So PED, if you guys are not aware, stands for performance enhancement drugs. Okay, Ryan Garcia's dad, Henry, has come out on Instagram to muddy the water over Ryan's positive test for performance enhancing drugs, PEDs, from his win over Devin Haney. Henry draws a connection with Haney being part of Snac, SNAC, Victor Conte, who he says is part of VADA, the testing agency that revealed Ryan's two positive tests for his fight against Haney on April 20th. Henry also mentions that the referee Harvey Dock, who worked Ryan's fight against Devin, was also the ref for Devin's clash against Loma in 2023, which he won by a controversial 12-round unanimous decision. And I had that fight. I had Devin win in 7 rounds of 5. I mean, and I'll agree that on a few of them rounds, it could have went either way. You know what I mean? But he went in the ring as the undisputed champion, and I don't believe that Loma did enough to get the victory. He didn't drop him. He didn't hurt him. He didn't rock him. He didn't nothing. You know what I mean? He didn't outbox him. It was a good boxing match. Snac is part of Victor Conte. They sponsored Devin, who is part of ADA testing. Victor Conte. Lastly, who was the referee when Devin fought Loma? Harvey Dock. Now, who was the referee? Ryan versus Devin? Harvey Dock. Okay, that right there, that's not like, wow, some smoking gun. Refs, there's a certain amount of refs they use in, especially in championship fights. They look at, Richard Steele. You look at other guys, they got way more title fights that they've refereed over. Mills Lane, Cortez, you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. There's a bunch of them. It's scary, people. Nothing is safe out there. No, it's only scary when you're involved and your mind works with this weird stuff, right? That everybody's out to get you. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But yet you're the one acting a fool. Your team, your main person in your team is acting a fool. You know what I mean? Just a good beatdown that Ryan gave to Devin. Yeah, he did. He gave him a beatdown. Now they're trying so hard to take his win away from him, said Henry on Instagram. Doc was criticized for how he allowed Haney to hold repeatedly without being docked points during his fight with Garcia last April. Also, Doc penalized Ryan in the 7th round for hitting on the break without giving a prior warning. This is stuff we see all the time in boxing, though. But see, that's just an easy way for people to put bogus, in my opinion, bogus conspiracy theories together and try to add 2 and 2 equals 5. You know what I'm saying? While some feel that his test proves that King Rai cheated with PEDs to gain an edge against the WBC light welterweight champion Haney, others see it as a conspiracy to take away Ryan's impressive victory to prop up Devin, a popular fighter, to save his career. Okay, Devin's a popular fighter. Ryan's a popular fighter. Ryan's been popular ever since he was an amateur. I mean, his name has been floating around. All these guys were all around each other. You know what I'm saying? In the amateurs, most of these dudes they all came together in the amateur ranks together. Their fathers know each other from traveling all over the United States to compete in different competitions in the amateurs. You know what I mean? Let's see. The referee Harvey Dock has received a lot of criticism from fans who feel that he saved Haney from being knocked out from round 7 on. Fans have questioned the timing of the point deduction by Doc in the 7th, as it came after Haney had been dropped and was in serious trouble. Some believe that the time that was used for the point deduction allowed Devin to recover from being dropped. Doc was also criticized for not counting the 3 additional times Devin was knocked down in the 7th round. So there it is. That's And I seen another little side note. It's another little article story about Devin Haney, bouncing back. That his career So I'm just gonna read that part, and it might end up, and it's probably gonna end up being another video. Probably, I wouldn't doubt it. Let me see. I'm gonna read the name of it. Devin Haney. Okay, so news. Devin Haney can make comeback from his loss to Ryan Garcia, but it will be tough at 140. So he can make his comeback. I mean, I don't. This is boxing, man. See, this is where his first ever loss. This is the first time he's ever been on the canvas. He's a multiple world champion, right? He's a former undisputed in the division. He's still currently the WBC junior welterweight champ. However you look at it, right? I don't agree with it. I think the belt should have been vacant. That's normally how it goes. But nonetheless, he moved up weight. He conquered another belt, right? Okay. He's got one loss with about 20. I don't know. He's got about 25 wins at least. And they're already talking about he can make a comeback. I mean, come on. I mean, this is where Mayweather messed the game up for boxers. You know, again, I'm gonna repeat it again. There's only how many boxers retired with the 0 behind their name in the loss column? Mayweather, Andre Ward, Rocky Marciano. Those are the only ones I can think of right now that have retired. I'm not talking about Crawford's still going. He's 41-0, I think 40 or 41-0. You still got Tyson Fury. These guys are still fighting though. Those three are the only ones that come to my mind that retired with zeros. I'm probably missing one or two, but as far as on the greatness level, those are the three main ones, right? Who could dispute Rocky Marciano, 49-0? Mayweather, 50-0, and Andre Ward, 32-0, right? He's a multiple world champions. Not Rocky Marciano because he only fought heavyweight, but he did his thing. You guys hear Daisy snoring? So I put them in the car with me because it was windy. It was really windy, and I was trying to video outside. Yesterday I did a video and I was out here outside, and I heard the wind too much in the video. So I said I'm gonna do it from the car. And I said, you know what? Instead of me, because I can't do the video and keep my eye on them, and they start wandering off, and I don't want them going in these people's properties. So I said I put them in here, and the pups are outside, in the shade right here. So anyways, it's just this is where it muddies. This is what muddies the water with the afraid to lose the O. You know what I'm saying? And you can say what you want. You look at Crawford didn't fight Boots Ennis, and I think at one point Errol Spence and it was reported that both Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford both made a comment that fighting in Boots right now is dangerous because it's too much or it's tricky or something like that, or it's too much to lose because they're not trying to lose that O, and that would really mess them up going forward, which I don't think it will. Come on, how are you going to have 40, 35 wins, 32 wins, no losses? You lose once and you're just out of it. It's well, you know what? I kind of take that back because with Trinidad, that seemed to kind of be the case somewhat. He lost to Bernard Hopkins, and then he was out of the picture for a while, and then he made a comeback, got a couple wins there, beating Ricardo Mayorga, and then he lost to Winky Wright, and then that was it. And he was never again in the championship fight. I don't even know if Winky Wright was a title holder at the time. Or not, I can't remember. But then he disappeared for about 3-4 years, and then he fought Roy Jones Jr., which that was not smart. I knew that was going to happen. He was fighting way too heavy. He didn't look nothing like the same Trinidad, and Roy Jones Jr. is nothing to be played with. Even though later he got beat up and dropped and knocked out, but that just came with the territory because it just comes with the territory. That's what I'm saying. And like with these guys here, they don't want to. They're scared to death to get that O. See, Canelo's got 2 losses now. So even with the 1 loss, he didn't have an O no more. But he's got 60 pro fights. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's another one of them things. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out for now. Hopefully, I get some feedback on this. Let me know what you guys think. And with that being said, I'm gone. Bye, yeah.